Get ready for an out-of-this-world experience as we're set for fights here at the Observatory. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have the Myth, and they will enjoy a power advantage. And they'll be facing the Wild One, and they'll have a nice reach advantage.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
Up first, the Myth from the United States of America, and they hold the SCI national title. Last time we saw them in the ring, they won by KO. Up against them, the Wild One from Japan. The last time they were in action, they scored that dramatic TKO victory. Let's see how they do in this one.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the red trunks with red trim, the current national lightweight champion, the Myth. Fighting out of the blue corner from Japan, wearing the gray trunks trimmed with green, the Wild One.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. So here we go. Should be a good one. The straight right just misses. They're both trying for a knockout. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Nice hook. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
That hook had to hurt. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Good defense on that right hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Misses with the straight left. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
She scores with that counter. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Did you see that? The building is going bananas. Will they see a huge... And the wild one gets dropped. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action. Let's get it started in round 3. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Hook misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. The straight right just misses. The defense. Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? The wild one goes down. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory. That is... Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.